Yo. Do 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 do. In. Not this room. Whoops. Oh man, you're in an empty room.
Where is everybody?
I told them to get out of my sight.
What happened?
The charlatan used my own people to beat up Kytus. He's alive, barely.
The charlatan's using Kytus to put you on edge.
I know that. I didn't call you here for a pity party.
Why did you call me? Not that I'm complaining.
Why is the
The
audio?
charlatan left a note on Kytus's body. He wants to settle things between us. Meeting spot is in Drowlear.
Could be a trap.
You think? I can't trust my own people, but you're an outsider. And you've proven reasonable before.
I'll watch your back.
Kadara's fate will be decided at this meeting. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but hey, shit happens, right? Meet me at this location. I'll go on ahead.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for you. You're a bitch. Like, you guys only start to realize you need help, and like, well, shit, he's actually pretty damn good. We need him, and then you're real fucked. You need man with shaved facial hair on odd spots of his face. Funny enough, I could probably do that with my facial hair if I really wanted to, if I let it grow out, and then just have, like, because mine gets real puffy on the sides, so if I just shaved it right down the middle like that, or off to the side like his is, it'd be really noticeable. Just a patch of nothing, and then, like, all this puffy hair around it. And it'd be like, what the fuck? I pick up this. Kind of, like, fucking deconstruct a lot of that. There's so many pieces of, like, the same armor. But as always, as I usually do, I want to thank everybody who's watched the streams, the YouTube videos, and all that, supporting the videos. I know I've suddenly become very active on YouTube, as well as trying to keep a consistent amount of streaming on Twitch again, after kind of taking a break here and there. I tend to go quiet every once in a while, because I spew out like one every so often video for no reason, and it's like just a one-off video. It doesn't even continue. But I do appreciate the support. I've been trying to stay consistent and get back to like doing full playthroughs every once in a while, or if not a full playthrough, at least get a good chunk of the game in and show it off at least before I end up giving up on a game. It's like I always try to put that as, if I really feel like I'm not going to beat the game, I will say it in the beginning of the first video. This isn't going to be a full playthrough, blah blah blah, than this, or I'll put out, I'm not going to try to 100%. I will miss stuff. There are no textures on this ground. My vehicle even here? No, I gotta summon it. Interesting. But for the most part, I try to get through the game.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Thank you, Sam. I wish he could just say deploy it now.
This technology is unaffiliated with Kadara's factions, Pathfinder. Its owners are likely criminal class.
I don't want to go to the road. I'm going to just go up and over. Get to the area they want me to be in.
No way this doesn't get ugly.
That or she's going to try to kill me.
Took your sweet time. Come on, let's get this over with.
I'm with you.
I don't trust it still. I know it's going to go to shit, but I don't trust her. But she's the only thing I got to getting an outpost on this fucking place.
You look like you're waiting for someone. Reyes?
I'm here for the charlatan, not some third-rate smuggler.
They're one and the same. Surprise. The Angaran spy. Your interest in the Rokar murders. Everything you've done has been to
Kinda
undermine
fucking
power.
figured this guy.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
You said you wanted to settle things. How?
A duel. You and me, right now. Winner takes Kadara Port. You want to avoid war by shooting each other? 2 people shooting each other is better than a lot of people shooting each other.
I'll take those terms.
Wonder if they're gonna let me just shoot one.
Sniper, his sights are set on Sloan.
Sniper! Damn it! Cover me!
Yeah, I could have just let Sloan get shot.
Shoot him!
Fuck it, I'll let Sloan go. Not happening, Reyes. You lied to me. I had no problem. Where'd I get this Carnifex?
What the hell was that?
Damn it!
He's got nowhere to hide. My people will find him, then his head goes on a spike.
Do what you want. I'm done with him.
I'll never trust Tan or the initiative. But you're out of the doghouse.
Yeah, I saved your fucking life. Hey guys, where were you at? You were standing out here. You could have stopped him. Where the hell am I anyway? Alright, back to that. That was intense. I kind of just knew Reyes is going to be fucking behind. I'm sitting there thinking in my head, watch, Reyes is going to fucking appear. And he's, like, because we haven't met anyone else. So I'm like, who the hell else could it be? I mean, unless you just wanted, like, this big mastermind fucking guy. But Reyes is, like, the only guy who we know who's been, you know, not totally on board with Sloan's thing, I guess. I don't know. I just had a feeling, because the way Reyes' character has been. Dude's, like, been lying and bullshitting me everywhere. I wonder if Sloan would have died if I didn't save, or just get wounded. I don't know how that would have went. And when he said duel, I was like, bullshit, he's gonna cheat somehow. So I was wondering if they were gonna let me just shoot fucking, shoot Reyes right off the bat. I thought they were gonna like shoot Reyes because he's gonna trick or try to cheat, or trick or cheat. He's gonna try to trick, or he was gonna do something else, or shoot Sloan because you didn't want her in power.
Pathfinder, come to collect on the debt I owe you.
I've proven myself an ally. It's time you start treating me like one.
You're a real pain in the ass, you know that?
I've heard that before.
But you did save my life. I know the Nexus needs outposts. Kadara's in better shape than most planets.
This is the right call, Sloan. We don't have the numbers to keep fighting each other. We need to work together.
I'll work with you, but not with Tan. The Nexus exiled us to die. I've neither forgiven nor forgotten that.
I'm not asking you to ignore the past, just to consider the future.
I get a cut of whatever your settlers produce. Think of it as a protection fee. Plenty of collectors still running around. Wouldn't want them to get ideas.
That almost sounds like extortion.
Do we have a deal?
Are you going to be nice to me now?
Don't push your luck, Ryder.
Just making friends. We friends now, Sloan? Fuck off. I need friends. Be my friend. Ah, stronger. We can go create an outpost. Gained 1 cryopod. Never know if the door's opening or not, so I end up doing it again. Like, did I let go too early? And fucking doors. Now we gotta go to the slums again. One last thing to do, I think. Yep, set up the outpost, and I think we'll be set here. We won't have to do anything anymore. And we still got shit to do. We still gotta go for Joel's thing. PB's thing, and then anybody else we may have not done a loyalty mission for, which I'm assuming Drac is the last. We did Cora, or I guess PB still hasn't really hit a loyalty mission. We've still been doing stuff for her. It may end up turning into loyalty mission. I'm not sure. Then we gotta go to the Nexus because we still got that thing for Drac to do, or something with the Krogan.
Pathfinder, Kadara is now a viable option for an outpost.
Badlands still aren't exactly safe.
Just we trust that protection from her. I would rather take Sloane's protection over Reyes. He'd probably just lie to us and fucking be like, "Yeah, I'll give you protection." Nothing, and you don't have to give us anything. And then all of a sudden we're dying. I can deal with Sloane. I dealt with that piece of shit Krogan on New Tatanka. I can deal with Sloane.
This area is viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder.
Things have been real slow going on the loading. Laggy of the voice, the frame rate, and texture pop-ins horribly.
Amazing. This may piss off as many people as you manage to feed.
Director, I trust you're enjoying the show?
I'm enjoying the progress. The show part is something else entirely. Honestly, an outpost on Kadara, where the worst of our exiles stake their claim? You better be sure about this.
They want stability, same as the Nexus. A solid outpost will bring some back.
True. They left when the dream failed. And you've done a lot to restore it. This is the last one, Pathfinder. The last golden failure we thought we'd lost. You did it. And perhaps this will bring in one of Dr. Kennedy's trackers. Search the Gavorcom
Yep.
system. We have to find
I haven't
her.
forgot about
She
that.
and her child need us. Time for the public address. Think you can distill something motivational out of this?
Something to sell Kadara? You'll actually run it?
I may have concerns, but my ledger has one more outpost than it did yesterday. Sell it.
We trained for years. But when we reached Andromeda, everything changed. The dream almost died on worlds like this. But we can rebuild it. Bring stability. If there was ever a world that needed our best, at their best, this is it.
For posterity, Pathfinder. Addison out.
Alright. Sweet. All clear. End of cryopod. Alright, frame rate, you're dying horribly. It's okay. Alright, I like how quickly they're able to build everything up, though. Alright, now let's get the fuck out of here. Look for that tracker. Continue on with that part. I should have actually looked to make sure we didn't have anything else going on. That was important. she's gonna tell me something.
Welcome back.
No. Check my email right here real quick. May have hid my identity, but you concealed your true nature. If you think this over your mistake, my friend, you only prolong the inevitable. Yeah, I don't care. These regulars just wanted to keep up my mind about your outpost safe, collective, and the rest of the crazies from the Badlands. Good. Fucking Reyes. How'd you get this email?
Now orbiting Gadara.
That's at 102.
Pathfinder, I've detected the last CK tracker we need.
Right. We need to find Dr. Kennedy before the Rokar.
Erratic. It's drifting, and I'm getting Ket drive wash.
Now the Ket are involved? Damn it, get close.
Cal was right. Signs of Ket. But I'm getting data. The 4 trackers give us a point of origin on Vold.
That planet has no shortage of leftover Ket.
We don't want a baby near Exaltation, or Rokar. We have to find them on Vold.
I was like, where is it? It's over here. Now let's go to Vold. Funny, we're going to be going back to both these planets again. Haval or whatever in Vold. Because one for one mission and one for the other. I also like that how, well, I guess it makes sense. I was like, how the hell did our ship get attacked or whatever, robbed when we were on Kadara? Then I remember we're all, like, all of our people are walking around on Kadara somewhere. Man, so many little missions and tasks I still got here.
Approaching the LZ.
Off we go. Back to this place. As long as it was at 100%, that's all I cared about. Can't remember if this place I didn't care too much for. No, I like this place. There was just a lot going on. Ah, that disgusting mountain texture popping. Right, where do you want us to go? I know we got like a shit ton of things. Just tasks and other little missions that I did not do. I wasn't going to go battle that. Up there? Alright. Listen. I think I grabbed them all on Kadara. So I think we got one more place to go for memories. I'm not sure, actually. Hopefully I grabbed them all. Or I'll be real upset if I miss some. Grab them on EOs, fold, ball, Dara. That's like the first thing I go for is my memory relay things, arrays, whatever the fuck they're called.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Like my sound to come back. Go.
Mayday, mayday! Any initiative personnel, we need help. This is the Pathfinder. There may be Rokar and Ket closing on you. No, 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 not now. This does not sound good. Can you make a run for it?
Running is unlikely, Pathfinder.
Oh boy.
This is not the ideal time.
Tempest, Dr. Kennedy will need an escape vector ASAP.
Understood.
He's having a kid! It's disgusting! Get off the intercoms!
Girl, let's go.
Off the fucking radio thing. I don't need to hear this.
Looks like it needs power.
Man, the frame rate is getting all sorts of fucked up. A lot of shit going on.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
What was it telling me to look for?
Outlaws.
I guess it's just like, oh, they're here. They're in this thing. Ryan.
Doctor, hold on. I'm on someone else's schedule. Oh.
Yeah, someone wants to get out of there in the worst of ways. I don't blame them. Bet you like look like you're shooting me. Holy frame rate, man.
Take them out! Kennedy's shuttle needs a path! You got it.
We're making a path. We're murdering everything in sight. At least break that off. Why is this guy still alive? Come on, guys. I give you one job. Kill.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Thank you, Sam. Great time. Oh, they got out. Good. I like turned around. Where are they?
Close. I'm taking off. Wait until you're clear. There's no time.
Got them! Are they safe?
What about it, Kennedy?
Oh boy. There's a baby.
We're safe. He's safe.
Get clear, Doctor. But we have to wrap this up with Addison.
Understood, Pathfinder.
Gonna just assume we're going back to the Tempest to go talk to Addison. Alright, so we had a baby. Or, I didn't have a baby. The lady had a baby. Kids pick the worst times to fucking come out of the womb. Oh, there's gunfire coming out. I want to get the fuck out of this vagina real quick so I can fucking shoot with you. Goddamn kids. Funny enough, I think I was born during like a really shitty snowstorm. Ryder. Thank you. That's all he had to say. Ryder. Oh, Vetra just popped in. Glad you have the invisibility working out for you.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Thank you, Sam. I know. Getting there.
Pathfinder, I have Dr. Kennedy on the channel. She is very tired, but alive.
Why can't we get an upgrade on
Like a
this?
banshee and safe.
And now that you're back in the fold, it's the Initiative's job to keep you safe.
We fought off Ket and Rokar. Those threats won't just go away.
That's the Nexus way. Shut the doors and hope. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful as hell, but it won't be long before none of this matters.
Why can't we
There's
get an
others out
upgrade
there.
on the
I'm just
VidCon?
furthest along. If you want us safe, make it all safe.
Prodromos is where we started our new lives. They'd love to welcome this one.
It's not too far, if you ever want to talk.
I haven't changed, Foster.
That's what I hoped you'd say.
You never said what name you chose. Maybe Pathfinder?
Ah,
It's not Ryder, is it?
No, it's David. David Edward, for an old friend. Goodbye, Ryder, and thank you.
really need to upgrade our VidComs. You have all this tech and our VidCom thing looks like shit. Alright, got that. Forget, isn't there just the VidCom? I thought you could mess with something up here. I always forget where you can do shit on my own ship. Alright, do this. Collect all my rewards. Oh yes, all of the things. These are all mine now. What did you do? I have no fucking clue. Sure, you know what? I like to buy and sell, so sure. And always prepare. I don't even use consumables, but I don't care. And my strike teams, they're good. Did they win? Yep. It gets like stuck. Somehow they managed to break it where it gets stuck on the screen. Get some money.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Thank you, Sam. I know. I'll get there. Got a lot of research points. Problem is, there's not really a whole lot I really want, but... This type area, like... Ooh. I can learn all the N7 almost of the chest. I like the N7 chest piece. Why not? Go check on what PB sent me in the email. I don't get why I always go down here. I can just check the email up there, but I do like just going into my own personal quarters. Maybe have a quiet cry when no one's around, and then go from there. Gotta meet her on Kadara Port. We gotta go back to fucking Kadara. Son of a bitch, PB. Can't we just have a casual conversation here? I mean, you're in my goddamn escape pod. Alright, let's see. Get to do still. Still gotta find that. Meet her there. Go. Let's go in here. Let's do this first for Joel, because we want to get that loyalty mission done.
Vold orbit is steady.
Over here. Meet Joel's resistant contact on Haval, or Havarl, or however you pronounce it. I can't read. I'm an idiot. I don't know how to say things.